Renato Teresa Antonio Coronado Corona, October 15, 1948. April 29, 2016, was a Filipino judge who served as the 23rd Chief Justice of the Philippines from 2010 until his removal from office in 2012. A graduate of Ateneo de Manila University, Corona worked as a law professor and private practitioner before joining the cabinets of Presidents Fidel V. Ramos and Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. In 2002, Arroyo appointed him Associate Justice of the Supreme Court. He held the position until 2010, when Arroyo named him Chief Justice following the mandatory retirement of Renato Puno. The appointment, made shortly after the 2010 presidential election, was questioned but was later upheld in De Castro v. JBC. During his tenure, the Supreme Court issued the landmark ruling in Hacienda Lucita, Inc. v. Park in 2011, which upheld the distribution of land to the hacienda's farm workers under the Agrarian Reform Law and revoked the Stock Distribution Option (SDO) agreement implemented in 1989. In May 2012, Corona was impeached and convicted for failing to disclose his financial assets as required by the Constitution, making him the first Philippine government official to be removed from office through impeachment. Renato Teresa Antonio Coronado Corona was born on October 15, 1948, at the Lopez Clinic in Santa Ana, Manila. He was the son of Juan M. Corona, a lawyer from Tanawan, Batangas, and Eugenia Oncapen Coronado, a summa cum laude accounting graduate of the University of Santo Tomas from Santa Cruz, Manila. He graduated with gold medal honors from Ateneo de Manila Grade School in 1962 and from Ateneo de Manila High School in 1966. Corona earned his Bachelor of Arts degree with honors from Ateneo de Manila University in 1970, where he also served as editor-in-chief of The Guidant, the university student newspaper. He completed his Bachelor of Laws, Ateneo Law School, in 1974, placing 25th out of 1,965 candidates in the bar examination with a rating of 84.6%. After his law studies, he obtained a Master of Business Administration degree at the Ateneo Professional Schools. In 1981, he was admitted to the Master of Laws program at Harvard Law School, where he specialized in foreign investment policies and the regulation of corporate and financial institutions. He earned his LLM degree in 1982. He later obtained his Doctor of Civil Law degree from the University of Santo Tomas, graduating summa cum laude and as class valedictorian. On May 12, 2010, 2 days after the general election and a month before the end of President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo's term, Corona was appointed as the 23rd Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the Philippines, succeeding Renato, who had reached the mandatory retirement age. His appointment was criticized by then-President-elect Benigno Aquino III, who cited the constitutional prohibition on presidential appointments during the election period. The Supreme Court, however, ruled in March 2010 that the prohibition applied only to appointments in the executive branch. On December 12, 2011, 188 of the 285 members of the House of Representatives signed an impeachment complaint against Corona. As only 1/3 of the House membership, or 95 signatures, were required under the 1987 Constitution, the complaint was immediately transmitted to the Senate for trial. Corona described the case as politically motivated and part of then-President Benigno Simeon Aquino's alleged persecution of his perceived political opponents. In a speech during the blessing of the Justicia Room at the Ateneo Law School, "This whole sordid affair has all been about politics from beginning to end. It is about Hacienda Lucita, the Philippine peso 10 billion compensation which the president's family reportedly wants for the land that was simply lent to them by the government. The need to terrorize and instill a chilling effect on the justices of the Supreme Court, to be able to bend their decisions in favor of the Malacca gang tenant." Corona noted that the Supreme Court heard oral arguments on the Hacienda Lucita case in August 2010, after he had become Chief Justice, and issued a ruling adverse to the Cojuangco Aquino family in November 2011, a month before the impeachment complaint was filed. In his defense, he argued that he was not required to disclose US $2.4 million in bank deposits, citing the secrecy of foreign currency accounts under the Foreign Currency Deposit Act. Republic Act No. 6426. He also maintained that his peso accounts were commingled funds. Corona further pointed to incidents that, in his view, reflected Aquino's hostility towards him. In December 2011, Aquino publicly criticized him and the court during the first National Criminal Justice Summit organized by the Department of Justice. The Supreme Court later issued a statement describing the remarks as disturbing, noting that while disagreements between the executive and judiciary were not unusual, it was uncommon for the president to openly denounce the court's independence in public and directly to its members. Aquino also criticized Corona at the 30th anniversary of the Makati Business Club. and in February 2012 at events in Aurora Province commemorating its 33rd founding anniversary and the 124th birth anniversary of Dona Aurora Aragon Quezon. On May 29, 2012, the Senate, sitting as an impeachment court, found Corona guilty of Article 2 of the Articles of Impeachment for failing to disclose his statement of assets, liabilities, and net worth (SALM) as required by the Constitution. "20 senators voted to convict, 3 voted to acquit. A 2/3 majority, or 16 votes, was required for conviction." Corona responded by saying that ugly politics prevailed, but that his conscience is clear. He thus became the first high-ranking Philippine official to be removed from office through impeachment. Allegations of incentives and appeals to convict. On September 25, 2013, Senator Jinggoy Estrada, who had voted to convict, delivered a privileged speech claiming that Philippine peso 50 million had been released to each senator who voted for Corona's conviction. He later clarified that the amount was not a bribe, but an incentive or appeal. Several senators allied with Aquino confirmed that funds had been released, but denied any connection to the impeachment trial. On January 20, 2014, Senator Bong Revilla alleged that Aquino and his allies had personally asked him to convict Corona. Revilla said that he was fetched by then Transportation Secretary Roxas, a close ally of Aquino, and brought to Aquino's residence, where the president appealed for his vote. The president's spokesperson confirmed that Aquino had met with Revilla and other senators, but denied that he instructed them to convict Corona. Malacagang declined to comment on the propriety of the meetings between the president and senator judges. In June 2016, the Sandigan-Bayan 3rd Division dismissed the pending criminal cases against Corona following his death. On November 3, 2022, the Sandigan-Bayan dismissed the last case against Corona, his heirs, trustees, assignees, transferees, and successors in interest, ruling that they were able to adequately prove that their income could enable them to acquire the questioned assets. The court noted that it remained undisputed that respondents both came from families of very comfortable means and that even before his appointment to the Supreme Court, CJ Corona had financial capabilities to shoulder huge expenses and had lived a very contented life with his family. It further stated that Corona was a successful lawyer whose engagement with the private sectors appeared to have been lucrative, as shown by the positions he held in the private banking, and tax consulting institutions, as well as his position as professor of law at the Ateneo de Manila University School of Law. The Sandiganbayan also observed that the prosecution's computations merely added Corona's earned income without considering his money market placements and substantial interest income accumulated over a 10-year period. The decision concluded, for the future's worth as stressed by the Supreme Court in Cristina Rocco Corona. The SALN is a tool for public transparency and never a weapon for political vendetta. On January 30th, 2023, the Sandiganbayan ruling was declared final and executory. Corona was married to Cristina Bassa Rocco. They had 3 children and 6 grandchildren. He died on April 29, 2016, at 1:48 a.m. at the Medical City Ortigas, Pasig, due to complications from a heart attack. He was 67 years old. He had also been suffering from kidney disease and diabetes. Welcome to the amazing world of 1,000 Vlogs.